Hi dear Leo, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali and this is a journal mid-monthly energy check-in for all the Leo Sun Moon Venus rising for the rest of the month of March 2026 from 15th till 31st of March. Okay. This is not a love reading or career reading or anything specific, but whatever messages will come, sorry, I will just let you guys know. For personal reading healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. For tarot reading course, self-love course, and Ho'oponopono Masterclass 2, links are given below. So let's start. Overall energy for Leo people for the rest of the month of March 2026. Let's see. Overall energy for Leo people for the rest of the month of March 2026. तेरे बिना सोना पीतल. So we have the Lovers, the Two of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords. Okay, there is a strong connection, very strong connection that you guys are feeling for someone. It can be a friendship, it can be a business kind of a deal, it can be a job kind of a deal. This connection can be towards a person or a situation or a thing. And then there is this energy of wanting to start or restart this chapter from the scratch, from the start. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords, but there is some kind of deceptive energies around the situation that is not allowing you to move beyond a certain point in this particular situation, whatever it represents to you in your case. So there is a strong pull, there is a strong attraction, there is a strong connection with something or someone. There is this desire, this energy of wanting to start or restart from the start, okay, because maybe it's not here anymore physically. And then Seven of Swords here represents that maybe you're not giving your best, maybe you're not going where your heart is leading you to. There is a desire, but there is deceptive energies around the situation, maybe in actions or thoughts, or maybe in this energy of I don't really want it, but you do, right? That's the deception here. Let's see in the recent past what was happening, Leo. Six of Pentacles. You were trying to balance something out with someone or something in the recent past. There was a lack of equal give and take of energy. There was lack of balance in a situation. And you were trying to be fair. You were trying to be in this energy of, okay, whatever is good, whatever is fair should happen, right, in a particular situation. Let's see in the current energies, we have the Death card. Something is changing and shifting. Big time. Maybe an end is here. Maybe ending of something, or something that used to be in a certain way is no longer operating on that level and it's transforming into a totally different situation now. By the end of this month, let's see what we have. Devil card. Okay, some kind of obsessive or unhealthy kind of energy, something that you should not be doing the way you are doing it, or something is happening in a way that's a little bit unhealthy to deal with. Let's clarify. Let's clarify the Six of Pentacles in the recent past for you guys, Leo. So we have the Fool card, the Five of Cups, and the Judgment card. So you guys were trying to take a leap of faith in a situation. You guys were trying to invest in a situation, but it was very risky kind of a situation, and your heart was not fully giving you the permission to go in that direction and open up. You tried your best to have that equal give and take of energy. You tried your best to keep a situation going, but somehow you felt like, okay, now I should let it go. So you gave your best in a particular situation where your heart was not fully invested in that situation because you were not able to get the good response from the other side. So you guys had to release it. You guys had to let it go, even if you wanted that or not, right? Currently, we have the Death card. Something is changing, transforming into a totally different thing, into a totally different energy. Let's clarify the Death here. Oh, good. Please come here. Ten of Cups and the Lovers and the Emperor. Okay. So you guys are deciding to not to pursue a situation that your heart is very, very interested and invested in. So maybe, let's say, for example, you felt a strong connection with a person and you felt like this person is my it person, and I'm going to get married to them, get settled with them, and I am going to have a family with them in the past. Now that energy is changing into I don't care anymore. Even if I'm attracted, even if I'm feeling a very strong pull, very strong desire to go ahead towards a particular person and do something about that situation, but I don't want that situation the way I wanted it in the past. Now you guys have decided, now you guys have made a solid choice or solid decision of changing or transforming a situation into completely different chapter, completely different story. You no longer want what you wanted from this situation in the past. Now you guys have decided something and you want to stick to that decision of yours. Like, this is it, this is my final decision, this is how it is going to be from this point onwards. And this is almost opposite of what you wanted from the situation. As these are major arcana cards, for the time being, this is a final choice or final decision of yours regarding a particular situation where your heart is still telling you to go ahead and invest in that situation, and your mind is like, nope, no, 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 not again. Okay, something happened in between the recent past and current energies. By the end of this month, the devil here is representing something off. Let's clarify the devil here as the potential outcome for you guys till the end of this month, March 2026. Leo. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so you guys are like, you guys are making a choice or decision of not allowing a situation to be what it used to be. Now you guys will be obsessively waiting for the time when you guys will be able to completely free from some kind of obsession, some kind of attachment, some kind of unhealthy kind of attraction towards something or someone. Okay, physically you're leaving something or someone behind, and you're taking this decision by after a lot of thinking, after a lot of thinking about the pros and cons and everything. But you will be continuously waiting for the time, waiting and watching and hoping for the time when you guys will be able to detach from this obsessive energy that you will be continuously thinking about something or someone all the time. Okay, so physically you guys will be representing yourself as the happiest person alive on this planet earth, posting a lot of pictures on social media, posting a lot of happy stories on social media, claiming your independence, claiming your freedom, maybe showing off your money, so showing off your success and something. Internally, energetically, you guys will be still obsessed, low-key obsessed with something or someone, and you will be continuously waiting and watching and hoping for this obsession of yours to go away. Just like that. You guys will be like not sitting with your emotions, not sitting with your feelings, not allowing this energies to pass through you. You are going to be doing exactly opposite of what you should be doing, and then waiting for the universe to help you to get rid of this obsessive and unhealthy energies that you guys will be continuously feeling towards something or someone, because you are too much focused on leaving something or someone behind. It's like Taurus stubbornness added in your fiery energy. And then you guys are going to be like blaming the divine. What the fuck, universe? I left that person or I left that situation. Why am I still feeling it? Why am I still not able to get rid of it? What the hell is going on? As if the universe is the one to blame here. Stop pretending to be okay if you are not okay, Leo. There is nothing wrong in not being okay. But you guys are making it a point. You guys are obsessed with the idea of looking okay, looking fine, looking happy, even if you're not. And that's why you might feel like shit from inside, and you might put on the makeup from the outside and make the whole world jealous. It can be a person, it can be a situation, it can be a business, it can be something that you always wanted to do in your life, but now you are no longer in this energy of wanting it anymore. It's not like you don't want it anymore. You have decided, your mind have decided that you don't want it anymore, and you're somehow going against your heart. And that's why it's low-key making you feel obsessed with the idea of keeping it going behind the scenes. And then it's very hard for you guys to not to think about it, because you are pressurizing, actually pressurizing yourself to not to think about it. This is not over. Whatever you are leaving behind, whatever you are trying to suppress here, whatever you are trying to let go of by doing stupid things, this is not over. This is far more than over. Like physically it's over, but energetically, until unless you guys are going to face it, feel it, release it, it's not going to be go anywhere. Actually, it's going to, the obsession, the not so healthy energies are going to be enhanced with each passing day if not taken care of properly. That's not bad or sad or anything. From this point onwards, you can make sure that you guys are not going to suppress your emotions, that you guys are not going to run away from those feelings, and you guys are going to accept the truth and the reality of the situation, that it hurts and it bothers you. And until unless you guys are going to release these energies properly, you should not pretend to be happy. You should not pretend to be doing something that you should not be doing. That's it. Let's see the guidance here. That's how tarot works. It can show you that what you should not be doing, what you should not be following. It can save you from a lot of trouble, right? Let's see, honey. 7 of Cups guidance, 8 of Swords, and the 8 of Cups. You know, this is going to take you somewhere 7 weeks to 8 weeks to completely detach from the situation. If you guys are going to sit with your emotions, sit with your decision, let this phase of confusion, let this phase of overthinking pass through you slowly but surely. But if you're going to continuously fight with yourself, continuously doing 100 things a day to keep yourself distracted, so that you're not going to think about this situation, so that you don't have to go through the pain, you are actually like getting yourself into more trouble. And then it's not going to help you to walk away or detach. It's actually doing the opposite for you. Now it's up to you how you're going to manage it, right? So if you are ready to face it, ready to feel it, ready to release it, you will be able to eventually, but slowly but surely, not quickly. There's no quick fix in healing. But if you are like continuously against yourself, then no one can help you, honey. No one on this planet Earth. And beyond that, let's see the final card for you guys, Leo. We have new beginning, starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. The past is in the past. Even every second passing is becoming a past. How you are releasing the past is the question here. You have to start a new life. That's up to you. For sure, you can. You are finding your purpose. That is also really good. But you have to have a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Whatever happened. Let it go with love and compassion, instead of fighting with it, instead of blaming the divine, instead of becoming your own enemy, right? So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Leo. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care, may existence bless you. Namaste.